Hello everyone, welcome back to Cooking with Donna. Today I'm making up a little side dish. Wanted to share, as usual. I'm making a mushroom cauliflower skillet. It's a side dish. We're going to have it with some white rice and some asparagus. No meat today, something different. But I'm sure a lot of you can relate to that. Sometimes just don't feel like eating no meat. Let me get this on. In my skillet here, I have a tablespoon of canola oil and 4 tablespoons of butter. That way our butter don't burn. We have a little bit of oil in there. And I'm going to start with a half of a medium onion, minced up really well. And here we go. Donna's losing her pencils as always. Okay, and we're just going to let this cook maybe 4 to 5 minutes. We're looking to get this a little bit tender. Okay, those been cooking maybe 4 minutes. Now I have 1 pound, use whatever mushroom you like. Wash them properly, wash them down with however you want. You know they soak up water, little sponges like everybody knows. But I wipe them down good, rinse them if you want, but wipe them down good with a moist paper towel. Get what you can, off of them. You want them clean, but I wouldn't suggest soaking them in a bunch of water. If you do rinse them, by all means, please dry them with a damp paper towel and wipe them down good. Get that moisture off of them, because we don't want them getting all soggy. But we're going to add these. Like I said, use your mushroom of choice. I'm using Baby Bells, which is, get your paper towel out of there, Donna. There's a pound of them here. And you want to cook these down pretty good because they're going to release some moisture. And then the moisture from those onions, and you don't need to remove them stems. Those stems are just as tender as that top is. Just clean them down good. But we're going to cook these till they get a nice sear on them. And try to get all that moisture, much as you can, out of there. And I am cooking this on a medium high. But this is probably going to take maybe 5 minutes. Just want to get a little color on those mushrooms and get some of that moisture out of there. Smelling good. Okay, you can hear that fry, right? That's telling you a lot of that moisture is gone. And we've got a little bit of browning going on with our mushrooms here. And that's what you want. Mine's actually been cooking about 8 minutes maybe. You want to get most of that moisture, just about all of it, out of there. See that brown top there? They're getting brown. Once you hear that sizzle, you know that moisture's just about gone. Evaporation. Okay. Now I have here a half a head of chopped cauliflower. Those little florets, just break them all up into little pieces. Now this is going to cook till this gets nice and brown. You want all of this to become brown. And the cauliflower gets a little bit, not crisp, but just a pretty color on it. And this is going to take probably another 10 minutes. So just stir it here and there, but do let it set so it can do its thing. Get some browning going on. Stir it here and there, but I wouldn't constantly do it because you want it to set there and sear so it can get some browning going on. So we'll cook this probably 10 more minutes. I'm not quite sure if I said how much cauliflower I used. I used a half a head of cauliflower, which gave me about 2.5 cups. Close to 3 cups, actually. Not quite, but a half a head of cauliflower, and separate them. really well, the little florets on it. Okay, we're actually in about maybe 11 minutes, and you can see there what it looks like. It's got a nice color on it. I love this stuff. It's a good side dish, and it's different. Okay, now to that, I'm going to add in my 2 tablespoons of vegetable stock. I'm just going to cook this a few minutes. Maybe a minute or so. Get over here and get my garlic. My oregano. Parsley. Okay. Now, the salt will be up to y'all. We'll give that some salt and pepper. I'm going to turn it off, and I'm going to add in 5 medium cloves of really well chopped garlic, 1/4 of a teaspoon of oregano, and about a tablespoon of chopped flat leaf parsley. Now I turn my burner off because I'm on the glass top here, so it's going to stay warm. But you're basically, if you're on gas, you know, whatever, just let it cook for at least another minute or so with that garlic, because you don't want that garlic burning. Once you add that garlic, maybe a minute. Alright. And I'm going to get this plated up. And of course, sorry, here's where you will taste after that garlic has cooked down for that minute. Taste for your salt and pepper. Alrighty, there it is. I was going to cook up rice, but I'm like, why am I going to add rice to it? You know, I'm already having the cauliflower, so maybe just eat a little bit of this and the asparagus I have cooking in the oven. So it's, you know, it's something different, and it's a good side with any type of meat you'd like to serve it with, or I'm just not feeling the meat today, and I wanted to cook this up with y'all and share it with you guys. And maybe, you know, I know a lot of us out there get tired of eating the same things, and you know, you want to try something different. So, you know, this is different, and it's good. It's tasty. Garlic and butter and mushrooms, come on, you know, it's good. But until next time, guys, please hit that subscribe and the bell there. That way it gives you notifications for my next upload, and let y'all know, and that helps support my channel. And until next time, you guys take care, God bless, and enjoy the mushroom and cauliflower with your next meal. See you guys later. Enjoy.